G'day guys, how you going? Rob here. What if I said to you that you can have instant hot water within 90 seconds and have your own tailgate coffee shop? Stick around because you're about to find out how. Well, hello and welcome to Rob's Tailgate Coffee Shop. How do I make a coffee shop out of my tailgate? With this guy. Now, this is a Jetboil Flash. Now, Jetboil, world-renowned company for making burners that heat your water to a boil within 2 minutes. Now, they've got it down to 90 seconds. And we're going to test that today, so stick around and we'll see if it meets the challenge. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through the Jetboil Flash that I've got here. There is a Mimo, a Sumo, all different sizes that you can get depending on your needs and how big your carry bag is or how big your setup is and that sort of thing. For me, I find this is perfect. This is a 1 litre cup. And essentially you can boil 2 cups of water within 90 seconds. My entire coffee setup for when I go camping fits into here. You're wondering how this gets in here? You're about to find out. Now, one of the biggest attractions to these little units, especially for hikers, but even for me as a camper and limited storage and stuff to get to camp, is the fact that all comes in one unit. Pretty much everything you need except your ingredients is in here. You could even use this as the cup. You don't even need a cup. If you're going to make your coffee inside it, just drink it straight out of the cup. So I'll quickly show you how it all comes in and out. So obviously the lid comes off. Inside you've got your burner. Then the little stand. You don't need to put the stand on, but I highly recommend it, guys. That way it's not going to fall over or anything like that. Then you've actually got the burner itself, the gas and the burner. Remove the lid off the gas, obviously. Before you screw it on, I always get this wrong. You got to undo that lever, which actually controls the flow rate of the gas. Screw it on. Lock that into the first lock. On the stand, there is the second lock as well. That's if you're getting a larger canister. So they have thought of that. At the bottom there is your cup and measuring device. And like I said, you pop that on there, screw it in, fill it with water, put the lid on, turn the gas heater on, press the button, and away you go. Got a gas burner down the bottom. These come in different sizes as well. This is 100 grams worth of gas inside this. You can get larger ones and smaller ones depending on your need. You can get 100 boils out of this little canister. So if you get the larger one, you're looking at 150 to 200. I find this 100 gram perfect to fit inside my little container here that sits in the front seat with me. Essentially, you open up the gas with the lever, you push the button, the fire ignites inside this anodized aluminium ring. It does get a little warm at the bottom around the aluminium, but you still can touch this section when you go to release the water after it's boiled. Don't touch it while it's cooking, obviously. That's a big no-no. It has a lid at the top with a pour spout as well, so you can essentially remove the cup and pour it as is. A lot of people make their coffee inside this unit. I personally don't. I like to keep it just as water, so that way it doesn't get any flavouring inside the cup over time or anything like that. But you could make your coffee inside this, or your cocoa, or anything you like, really. This unit will ignite under just about any circumstances. 0 degrees, a couple below 0, 35 degrees, 40 degrees out in the bush, out in the desert. This thing will fire every time. Every morning when you get up and you need your coffee hit, like I certainly do, this will work. This won't let you down. I've had this for over 12 months now, and not once has it not fired with the igniter down the bottom there. No matter how cold it gets, and I love camping in winter, guys. It's one of the best times to go camping, and I have yet to have this misfire. I've had guys with little burners and stuff they use for cooking trying to ignite it with the gas and a little lighter and all that sort of thing, and they can't get it going. Within 90 seconds, I've got my coffee. The other guys, if they don't come and get one off me, they're going to be fighting for a little while to get their coffee ready. Around the front side of it here, this little element here tells you when it's actually boiled. So what will happen is this will start to turn bright red, and when you get bright red right to the top, that's when you know that the water inside has boiled. It's actually quite impressive to watch, and I'll give you a little demo as well. Now, you can get meals that only require hot water. Great for hikers and things like that. Basically, you've got your it'll be a meal satchel, and you boil your water and you pour your water into that, seal it up for 5-10 minutes, swirl it around, and then you're good to eat it. This is perfect and almost made for those kind of meals, guys. I personally just use it for my coffee. I have had some of those dried meals. Some are okay, some are a bit hit and miss. The English breakfast is very miss, I'm going to say that right now, but things like the beef teriyaki and stuff like that, the dried meals, they're actually quite good, guys. They're actually Actually quite nice. For me though, this is when I'm driving to camp, usually to site, usually got a couple of hours or maybe a day or two drive. I'll pull over at a rest stop or even just at the side of the road, drop down the tail for my tailgate coffee shop, and within 90 seconds, I'll have my coffee ready to rock and roll. So to give you a demo of the unit in action, what we're going to do is we're going to time how long this takes. So I've already got the unit set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle it, put it back in here, and I'm going to restart this from the moment I start getting things out of here, getting it full of water. I do have a tap in the back of my ute here. We'll fill it with water, 2 cups worth of water, and put it all together, fire it up, and see how quickly we can get my coffee. Alrighty folks, so we've just pulled over to the side of the road here. Let's pretend I've dropped my tailgate. It's time to make our coffee. So let's start the timer now. Turn it around so you can see it, guys. Open the gas. Put it away. Now, time to get the coffee ready. Good old Nescafe Blend 43. We'll go 1 and a bit. Why not? You only live once. Remember, everything is in here that I need apart from the milk, so here's my sugar as well. Oh, I'll keep an eye on that for you. You should be able to see this will start going bright orange soon. Oh, I feel under the pressure. So we'll get our milk out. Oh, get my cover back on. A little bit of milk in my coffee. Just a touch. We'll pop that back in. That back over. How are we looking here? Oh yeah, nearly there guys, halfway. While that boils, this here is also a cup measure as well. So you can also put soup and things in here and drink out of it if you like. But it does have measurements on the side. So that way, if you need to measure anything out definitively, you can do it with that. And hopefully the camera's picking it up guys, and we're just about there. I did slightly overfill it out of my tap. I didn't turn the tap off in time, but that's all right. So about 2.5 cups. And that there is at the boil. So we'll turn it off. It will self-deignite or turn off, I guess is what you want to say. Now to get the hot water out of here, what I tend to do is I'll open up the lid carefully, because remember it's hot. And then using the plastic sides here, because they're not hot from the burner, switch it to the right. Here and carefully pour into my coffee. Now I put way too much milk in there, but that's all right, whatever. And sit that back on top. Now there's still enough in there easily for 1 more cup of coffee, so if you're traveling with someone else, you could easily get another cup of coffee out of that. That looks horrible, that coffee, but that's all right. I put way too much milk in there. Get my spoon. Stir it around. And we'll stop the clock. So overall it's about 4 minutes I think, and obviously 1.5 minutes roughly of boil time. So that's pretty good. From the moment you pull over, within 4 minutes you've got yourself your nice hot coffee. Now I've just put the coffee aside for the moment. I just want to show you this as well. There is a stack of accessories you can get with these Jetboils, different cooking products. One of my favourites has got to be this pan. Now they're a little hard to get, you got to look for them. However, it's got 2 little handles like this, and it's a fry pan, but don't put it on like this, because underneath they sneakily include a little plastic plate, which is absolutely fantastic. So you cook up your meal on this, and then you can eat it on this, or you could eat it straight off the pan if you like. Again, it's got this fire ring around it, so that will get warm, and obviously the fry pan will get warm. Now, how does it go on, I hear you ask? Let me show you. First of all, we'll remove our hot water. We don't need that. And it comes with a fry pan ring. So this guy here, you can see the little levers here, see up. Now it's still warm, so I've got to be careful here because I just boiled that water. And that sits in, slide it to the right to lock it in, and then essentially that sits directly on top, and you're good to cook something small, some eggs, some baked beans, something like that, and you're good to go. And that's it, guys, and it packs all right back down, and you can see I got it all, including my ingredients, into this little Tupperware case, Systemina case, or whatever they call it, from Woolworths. And it's taken a hit or two, that's totally fine. Spoon and everything lives in there. So it's hard to go past this, guys. About $150 from most camping stores. They often go on sale, guys, so keep your eyes open for that as well. Remember to like and subscribe, guys. Plenty of these sort of clips coming your way. Details on camping products and reviews for you guys, as well as destinations for you guys to add to your list of places to go. Always happy to bring these things to you. If there's any bit of gear you see in any of my clips, feel free to leave a comment and all that sort of thing, and I'll do a clip on it for you. Happy to do that, no dramas at all. Anyway, I'm going to sit back and drink my coffee that has way too much milk in it, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.